Welcome to Integrity Inspire, your daily dose of inspiration and motivation, featuring the bright and talented members of the Integrity Marketing Group family. Now, here's your host, Integrity co-founder and CEO, Bryan W. Adams.
All right. Hey, thanks everybody for joining today's Inspire podcast. Really excited to have a chance to come back together to begin another week together. We've got some exciting news, something that we've been working on for quite some time. I can't wait to announce that it's going to be a lot of fun. But before we do that, I wanted to make sure that everybody got the Integrity's Got Talent kickoff video and kickoff email. As I mentioned in the last Inspire, we shot that video. We had a lot of outtakes, and I didn't know that they were all going to be used for this video. However, I hope you had a lot of fun watching that, and I am excited to see what we can do together as part of this entire Integrity's Got Talent opportunity. I know I'm excited about it. I sure hope that you are as well. And so we'll be launching Integrity's Got Talent here in the next week or so. And so be ready. Start working on your talent. I know that there's a lot of people out there that have been starting to brush up on your different talents out there. And so get ready, because we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to try to raise a lot of money as well as part of this. And so before we get started, we usually bring on Kendall to sing for us. Kendall, are you there with us?
Hey, good morning, Bryan.
Kendall, it's so great to have you back. If you were on the Medicare Council meeting the other day, we were doing that presentation and that meeting, and Kendall was in the room running some AV stuff, and I said, Kendall, why don't you sing live for us on camera? And you owned it. You got up and you owned it with a song from The Greatest Showman, right? And it was so much fun. Thank you for doing that. Did you have fun, or were you like, oh my gosh, you put me on the spot?
No, it was so much fun, and plus, I mean, that call went really good. That conference. So I was glad that we could end it on a high note, literally and figuratively.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Well, today I was going to call on you to sing, as we always do, to kind of warm up the show. However, I was reminded the other day by a good friend of mine and a partner, Mr. Steve Bug, that whenever we did his podcast way back during COVID lockdown period, that I forgot to call on him and ask him to sing, because we were starting Integrity Idol and we were getting ready for all of that. And I forgot to say, hey, I usually give people a hard time who were the guests. Hey, would you like to sing? And he was like, yeah, you never asked me. And so I thought it'd be fun to bring Steve back in and ask him to sing as well. Now, he's on this call. He doesn't know I'm asking him right now. But Steve Bug, are you there with us, man?
Yeah, I am. I didn't think this was ever going to come up again, but I'm here.
You shouldn't have given me a hard time, bro. Listen, you gave me a hard time. You and Mike Wingate called me, and were giving me a hard time that you had prepared, but I forgot. And listen, there's a lot going on, man. We had Integrity Idol. Wasn't that fun? Whenever we had Integrity Idol, and are you as excited as I am about Integrity's Got Talent?
Absolutely, but I don't have any talent. I was just willing to sing because you were asking me, and I do whatever my CEO requests. But I certainly, I will not be participating in any of the talent shows. But anyway, yeah, I am excited to watch it, and I'm excited to vote.
It's going to be fun, man. Hey, can you believe? So I was just thinking about this. This has been, I think this week is the 1 year anniversary of really the world shutting down with COVID, and just the way that the world's changed, how we had to rally together and say we're going to let people work remote and all those different changes, and then get back to work. We've got an essential business. We wanted to get back to work and be able to help more people, and part of that was starting this Inspire podcast, really to try to tie everybody again together, even though we were all working remote, and you were hearing like crazy stuff and real stuff, right? I mean, scary stuff on TV about this dangerous virus and the effects that it had on people, and people didn't realize like what to do, and there was no rule book for that. But even having to make the difficult call of saying we're going to work remote, we're going to be able to figure out how to go out and work remote as a team. Some people didn't have internet, some people weren't equipped for it, but we rallied together as a team. Not only did we succeed, we had a record year. And I think part of that was this Inspire podcast of bringing everybody together, looking for ways for us to grow and expand together. Man, tell me about, you were in Connecticut where your office is. It was a new time for all of us. What was it kind of like for you? I think this is a good time for us to kind of remember that, and especially around this whole Inspire idea and really part of being part of Integrity at that time as well.
I mean, it was life-changing. I mean, it was crazy. Connecticut completely shut down. It was something we had never experienced before, it's shocking that it's been a year. I think we were all in awe. I didn't think it was going to last. It was 15 days to slow the spread, et cetera. And none of us really knew what to expect, and it just lingered on, and it's amazing that we're still dealing with it today. Connecticut's still very shut down, actually, to this day.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, it is surreal in so many ways, as you say. And if you think about, I think us coming together, right? I mean, Connecticut, you guys were hit hard fast first, right? I mean, early on, New York, Connecticut, and some of the states around there, y'all were impacted really bad early on, even before it came to places like Texas, where I live. And this whole idea of we were all so dispersed and so kind of on our own little islands as we were sitting at home trying to figure out like what's going to happen if something happened to one of us, right? This idea of Inspire, of us coming together on a daily basis. I don't know about you, but it was so much fun for me as I look back on it that we were able to come together, celebrate together, look for positive ways to stay motivated, stay inspired. And I think it did more for our culture than we'll ever even imagine. I think one day, 10 years from now or something, we'll look back and go, man, those were tough days, man, but those were special moments. At least that's how I feel.
I agree wholeheartedly. It was not just inspiring and motivational as it was intended, but it was something I looked forward to every day.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It was a lot of fun, and we're able to do this today and weekly now. So let's talk about your song. So you gave me a hard time. I forgot to call on you. You got to be careful when you give me a hard time because these things come back up. What song were you going to sing? And do you still have it? And can we hear it, man?
I think I can remember. I wrote a few lyrics to a John Denver song. My wife's a big John Denver fan, and I had picked on Tom Sheep for saying no to singing, so I thought if you called on me, I better step up to the plate. So I just wrote down a couple of lyrics, and I think they'll come back to me. I'm not doing this because I'm a good singer, but like I said, if I pick on somebody, I feel that I should step up. So whenever you tell me to go, I'll go.
Let's go, man. We can't wait to hear it.
All right. So, life on the road is kind of laid back. Ain't much an old insurance guy like me can't hack. I got first-year commissions with renewals on the back. Thank God I'm an insurance guy. Well, I got Bryan Adams and HGGC and a lot of great partners at Integrity. Life couldn't be any better for me. Thank God I'm an insurance guy.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe I missed that the first time. Oh, my gosh. That was freaking awesome, Steve. I love you, man. Thanks for doing that today. You made my week already, and it's just beginning. So thank you, buddy.
I knew I'd get you laughing.
Thank God I'm an insurance guy, too. Oh, man. I don't even know if I could keep going. I'm smiling so much. That was awesome. Well, Steve, stick around. I want to tell you about a big announcement, man. Like got announcements after announcements. Isn't this kind of crazy, Steve? You were one of the first partners that joined us. Isn't this kind of crazy when you think about it?
Absolutely. I every time you announce another one, I go talk to my wife and say, this is just unbelievable. Yeah. It was a great. I always knew it was going to work, and certainly had faith. But it takes a little time to get in stride, and you certainly have hit stride now.
Well, we all have, man, together. Well, I appreciate again you singing, being a gamer, being willing to play along. But that was a lot of fun, man. And I'll stick around though if you don't mind. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for joining today's Inspire podcast. This is an exciting time for all of us to come together. It's almost the 1-year anniversary of us having this Inspire podcast. So this time for us to really set aside to come together, learn inspirational stories, talk about ways that we can really learn from each other and build off of everything that we're doing here at Integrity. And today is no different than all the other big announcements that we've been making here at Integrity, and we are so excited to have another announcement go out this week of an incredible new partner that is joining the Integrity family. And I'm thrilled to announce today that Merit Insurance Services has joined the Integrity family, and as part of this transaction, Merit President Jace Rosenbluth and will become a managing partner in Integrity, and he will continue to lead his team and continue to grow it far into the future. Merit Insurance Services is headquartered in West Hartford, Connecticut, and is a nationally recognized firm really focused on Medicare, long-term care, life insurance, disability, annuities, and senior benefits. They've built their success and reputation by providing the highest quality of service, education, sales ideas, and support to insurance professionals all across the United States. And on top of that, Merit is a third-generation business that has been assisting the senior population for almost 70 years. Its boundless tradition of service to agents and agencies is honestly unparalleled. And in 1957, Jace's dad, Alvin, launched the company to gather individual business owners together onto one group insurance plan, and that company quickly expanded nationally into the senior market and now is a recognized leader in providing Medicare products to America's fast-growing senior population. And now as part of the Integrity family, Merit will have an industry-leading resources at their fingertips, including cutting-edge technology, in-depth marketing support, and other shared services to help them grow even faster than they have before. And not only is Jace a go-getter in this business, but he's also an avid avid golfer and is a 2 handicap. So that is incredible in and of itself, especially from a guy who's not much of a golfer. But he is definitely talented across the board. And we are so excited to welcome Jace, his son Addison, who also works in the business, an incredible leader in his own right. We're so excited to welcome all of them to the Integrity family. And Jace, man, congratulations. We're so excited to have this opportunity to come together and work with you and Addison and the rest of your team. And I appreciate you trusting us at Integrity for the next phase of growth for your family business. Jace, you there with us, man?
Hey, Bryan, I just want to thank you so much. And that introduction was so great. Can I hire you as one of my marketing reps?
I would love to work.
Story down
listen,
cold.
Listen, I started. I'd challenge anybody to recruit right now. I can hop on the phone and recruit today. And whenever COVID started, I actually told all of our marketers, I said, hey, listen, if you're afraid of picking up the phone, call me, man. Let me do it. I'll show you how it's done because I believe so much in this business. So absolutely, I would welcome that anytime, man. Well, Jace, we are excited to welcome you and Addison to the family. In fact, I've got some partners here on the phone, and you just heard from Steve Bugg, who's also in Connecticut. And I wanted to have a couple of guys just jump on before we get started telling your story. Just for them, our other partners, to tell you congratulations and welcome to the team. So, Steve, are you there with us, man?
I am. I'm very happy to hear the news. I've known Merit Insurance Services for, actually, since the beginning of my career back in the 90s. I actually wrote some life business through Jace back when I was a personal producer about 20 years ago. This is very exciting. Jace has been a great, competitor of mine, friendly competitor of mine in the Medicare space for about 15 years now. He has a great reputation. I know he's a very hard-working guy, and I couldn't be more excited to hear that he joined the Integrity family. So welcome, Jace.
Hey, thanks so much. Hey, Steve. And, it's funny because the last year or so, I would call Steve up because we do some business together, and I would call Steve up, and I'd be like on a fishing expedition, Hey, Brian, asking him little questions, and he had no idea what was going on. But hey, maybe he did. Who knows? But he answered all the questions, and, again, another reason why I'm with Integrity, because of Steve Bugg. And others who may be on this call who I'm not sure who they are yet.
Well, speaking of others, we've also got Bill Correa, who I know you've worked with a long time. So, Bill, are you there with us, man?
Yeah, Brian, I'm here.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Jace, I can't tell you how happy I am today. Like, you and I started working together 10 years ago, and to me, what started out as a business relationship has really become a friendship that I care very deeply about. There aren't too many of the agencies that I work with that, I look forward to our 7 p.m. calls when you're calling me about business while I'm grilling steaks, and we kind of talk through it while I'm cooking. But, that's what works for us. I couldn't be more thrilled, to call you a partner in this company, and with Addison and Carol and Martha, having them be part of the Integrity family, it's just a tremendous day. I'm so happy.
Well, hey, I thank you so much, Bill. And Brian, I got to tell you that Bill was instrumental in putting this whole thing together, because he's known for over a year in terms of, we would have discussions on, what my company was, where we were going, what I was looking for. I was trying to partner with another company, and, he came right in and said, Jace, Integrity. You got to talk to the Integrity people. They're the right fit for you. And again, here we are. And just to tell a quick story, Bill and I, we have many stories, because every year Bill and I do our Medicare meetings for our brokers in a local hotel, and we bring in 100+ of our guys. And the company reps would come in, and here Bill would be sitting in the back of the room saying, Jace, no. So I would just kind of like, okay, let's get the company reps off, because everybody just wanted to hear Bill Correa speak and give his comparisons and just learn from him and all the knowledge and the great PowerPoint presentations he put together. So I'm so happy to be working with Bill and the whole Nishlas family. So it's a great fit to say now Bill and Nishlas are my partner.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much. I know that Tom and Maggie and everybody at Nishlas Family are going to feel exactly the same as well. And then finally, we also have another longtime friend of yours, Kevin Johnson, who recently joined the Integrity family on as well. So, Kevin, are you there with us?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you great, man.
Okay. Well, Jace, let me just say I am glad we're back working together. And I know back in our early days, I think we met in the 90s with a company I can't talk about, but they had a red umbrella, I believe. And they had some great conventions that I think that's where Jace and I originally met. And we had a lot of fun around the pool talking and getting to know each other. And I'm really happy to hear that you have chosen Integrity to partner with, just like I did a few months ago. We did that. So glad to have you on board, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at some of the partner meetings and continuing to have a friendly relationship. And I couldn't be happier to hear what Merritt joined. So thank you for getting him, Brian. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, Kevin, Thanks so much. And, hey, Bryan, I got to tell you, we have war stories with all these guys because everybody was our competitor at one time. And Kevin and I, we were big in the long-term care business, and every year, it was who's going to be number one for this company with the red umbrella, who could stand up on that stage and hold that award. And every year, it was Kevin and I for years. And now I'm so happy to say he's my partner, and I don't have to compete against him. We can work together now.
Exactly.
So I'm very happy about
that. So true.
So hopefully we get to see each other soon someday.
Yeah. Welcome on board. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Guys, I got to run, unfortunately, but I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Well, hey, thank you very much for joining us today. And Jace, hopefully you hear the excitement that we all have about being together on this. And I know you guys have such a rich heritage with your family business. Would you mind just I tried to do my part to introduce the company, but would you tell just a little bit about Merit and how you guys were founded, and kind of a little bit more about your business to everybody here?
Oh, for sure. My father, who started this company back in 1957. He was an individual life producer, and he was one of the largest life producers in the country. And then in 1973, he came out with this really incredible idea. And what that was is he created an association that allowed small companies, groups of 1 and 2 people, to join his organization, which he called Merit, Merchants Employees Regional Insurance Trust. So they could get full group health insurance, just like a major company. In Connecticut, way back in the 70s, you could not get a true group coverage if you were a small company. So you would join his organization, and then you would be able to receive full group health benefits, just like, as I said, a major company. And he had thousands of small companies, self-employed individuals and small groups that joined. He did so well that he branched out to Maine, Virginia, Georgia, and it just continued to grow from there. And in 1984, he said, Jace, it's time to come into the company. All right, I want you coming in before I open it up to outsiders. And 3 years previously, Bryan, I graduated college, and like a lot of family members, we wanted nothing to do with our parents or our family business. And he said, Jace, it's now or never before I open it up to outsiders. So I decided in September of 1984 to join forces with him. And then in 1985, at the young age of 53, my dad passed away unexpectedly. And that was on a Saturday morning. And actually I was my wife and I were at the marina. I had a little ski boat and I was painting it, and my aunt says, Jace, you got to come home, there's a little problem. I said, what's wrong, Aunt Ruthie? She said, Jace, come home. So went home, and then my mom and I had a real serious talk, and she said, Jace, I got 2 options for Monday morning. I said, Mom, what are those? She said, either you come in and run the company, or I sell it. Take your pick. And I decided, I said, I'll be running the company. This is what I want. And fortunately, my dad had been preparing me my whole life to work hard. Though you're never prepared at age 27 to say, all right, take over a company. But it's interesting, at the age of 10, my dad had me licking envelopes. And he always told me, Jace, if you work hard, you're going to enjoy life. And he instilled that in me in a very young age. So on Monday morning, I found myself in charge of a company, ready to go. And that's the story of my company. And let me just say that I'll just go one step further. As I said, I'm second generation, and 9 years ago, my son came into he came to work for us as my partner, and he's been doing an incredible job. He's third generation, and I'm just so happy that he's part of my organization.
Man, that is an amazing story, and man, that had to be so difficult in so many different ways. And so many people, go ahead.
It wasn't easy.
No, I'm sure it had to be, and so many people see success today, and they think, well, man, that must just happen so easy, and it just fell in people's laps, and that's frankly, we've been doing these stories with all of our partners, and having this Inspire podcast, and what we found is that no one was really just dropped into the most successful thing in the world. They had to work really hard, just like your dad said. Great things can happen to you if you work hard, and what an amazing story. And now having Addison step in as vice president and continue to be your partner there, and looking at the ways he can continue to grow this business is exceptional, man. I mean, I'm so excited about that. And I love the way your dad instilled hard work in you from that early age, even 10 years old, licking envelopes and things of that nature. And he would be so proud to see what you guys have accomplished, and certainly so proud to have Addison doing what he's doing today. So congratulations on all of that, and I really appreciate you sharing that story. I'd love to hear a little bit more about why you chose to partner with Integrity and what you hope to get out of this partnership.
For sure. My wife and I, who's actually been working for my company for 34 years, she's part of it as well. So
it's a family business, yeah.
It's a real family business, and one individual I have to acknowledge, and Steve knows her, and especially Bill Correa, is a young lady who started at my company 47 years ago. She was the receptionist at my company, and then she became my father's right arm, and she's my right, left arm, and my right and left leg. I mean, she's the backbone of my company, Carol O'Connell. She's just phenomenal, and I've just got my employees, so many of them have been with us for 20, 30-plus years, but she's been with me for 47 years, and we joke around that she used to babysit for me way back when. So she doesn't want to call it that. She says, I just stayed at your house while you did your thing, Jace. But, she's just terrific. But to get back to how I decided to join forces and partner up with Integrity was my wife and I have been talking for the last few years of, what's the future of our company? Where do I want to take it? And I knew for us to continue to grow and to get to that next level of production, I would have to partner with another company who had the carrier's products, technology, and support. Otherwise, we just couldn't get there in the way the market is currently. So I met with a few companies, and none of them were a fit for myself or my company. And as I said earlier, about a year ago, I was talking to my good friend, Bill Correa, about my situation and what I was looking for. And he said, Jace, I've got the perfect partner for you. Everything that you are talking about, the carriers, the products, the technology, support, HR, marketing, they have everything that you're going to need to grow. And he said, Jace, we recently became a partner. You've got to speak to Integrity. And that's what we did. I spoke to Integrity, and for me, one of the biggest things was that I could remain independent. I can continue to run my company. What they had to offer my employees working for a big company, all the benefits that we couldn't offer, but Integrity can offer. And I told my wife, it's amazing. It was like last November when I started this whole process. That's November of 19, not 2020. And I told my wife, I said, Salami, I found the perfect partner, not only for us, but for Addison and our employees. And I said, this is the one. We're going to go for it. And I'm so excited to say that I'm now a partner with Integrity, and I'm so looking forward to our future with Integrity. I'm so excited for my son, who's 33 years old, who's the future and the face of my company. And with the help of Integrity, that he's going to be able to continue our strong tradition and our see, I'm getting tears in my eyes just thinking about integrity and my son and where he's going to take this company, and continue with our current brokers and our future brokers. And I know he's so excited as well, and that was demonstrated in the video, and he looks more like a movie star than an insurance agent.
He sure does.
He's so sharp, and I'm so proud of him, hey, Bryan. And I have to say that he never met my father. My father never met him, and my father would be so proud of Addison, and I just know that he's saying to himself right now that his company is in great hands. With Addison going to be running the helm very shortly. So I just want to thank all the Integrity partners and welcoming us aboard. And like I said, we'll make you really proud that Merit Insurance Services is part of Integrity.
Man, Jace, thank you so much for sharing your heart and sharing your passion here. This is the reason that I do what I do, and I'm so passionate about what we get a chance to do. Meeting people like you with hearts like you, this heart of service that is passionate about helping people, and then are really family-oriented, and just the fact that you're so passionate about your family and your work family, and that's something that we really look at here at the Integrity family as a broader family to say, man, we can do something really phenomenal together, more than we could have ever done on our own. And again, it's just it's such an honor for all of us. Speaking on behalf of all the employees and partners at Integrity, that you would choose us to take take this business together to the next level, and we cannot wait to see what we can all accomplish together. And so. I know having Merit and you and you and Addison on the Integrity platform together will make all of us stronger. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see where we can take this partnership to the next level and create a lot of really great new memories together. So on behalf of everybody, again, thank you so much. We love you, man, and we really appreciate this opportunity.
I'm going to mention one last thing, which I did not mention. Yeah. Addison, okay, he just found out he is president-elect of Connecticut Life Underwriters, NAIFA.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm just so happy for him for that, and not happy for all the additional work he now has to do and the traveling, but to Washington. But he's going to be a great ambassador for the state of Connecticut to represent NAIFA. So I'm very proud of him.
We appreciate his service. Yeah, man, listen, we appreciate his service, and that's something that we're just super proud of. And so anything we can do to help encourage him through that, man, that's incredible. At Integrity, we want to be leaders. Leaders lead from the front, and we're so proud that he's now part of Integrity as well. So everybody, we're going to be announcing this acquisition publicly tomorrow morning. But we wanted to make sure that everybody heard this incredible news first today. So tomorrow you'll see this partnership get released, and you'll be able to share that on your social media accounts and things of that nature. But as you can see, we are bringing together the best of the best, people who care about serving others, and really this campfire idea of us all setting. These are people you want to get to know, right? These are people you want to sit around a campfire, have a beer or hot cocoa or something together, and just spend time with. And when you're able to do that, and you get to work with people you love and you admire and you respect, and you get to serve other people, there is no telling what you can do. And so I just want to say again, thank you for everybody on this call. We want to really continue to serve people, also have a lot of fun as part of that. And so this is really a special moment as we're getting to partner with Jace and Addison, everybody at Merit, and continue to serve the American population with their life and health insurance needs. And so, as I said, this announcement will go out tomorrow, and I just want to say, again, congratulations to the entire Merritt family as we are welcoming you into our family. Again, what a special day. What a special way to start off this week with this incredible story and this incredible partnership. We're excited about everything we've got going on here in Integrity. I'm excited about Integrity's Got Talent. We know we've got the most talented people in the world, and part of this is just having fun, right? And so we do a lot of important work. Let's have some fun while we do it. And so this is not mandatory. This is just one of those things we get to come together. And so if you've got some talents you want to showcase, regardless if they're good or bad, have fun with it. And watch my video, because I sure showed how I'm not very talented, but I had so much fun by being able to do that. And so we're excited about kicking that off, and that's going to be a lot of fun as well. And I just want to tell everybody again, thank you for everything you do to make Integrity such a special place, and congratulations to Merritt Insurance Services for joining the Integrity family. And we want to welcome you, and we can't wait for that press release tomorrow. And just like what happened here is when Bill Correa got that call and said, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, if you have anybody that you know in the market that is thinking about succession planning or what to do about creating value or looking at joining another platform, please have them give us a call, just like Jace did. And we had the opportunity to form this incredible partnership. And that's how this happens, is organically through all of you. So tell your friends and your agency partners that this is available to them. And we're excited about having that opportunity. So, again, I hope everybody has an incredible week. Look forward to talking to you guys all soon. Take care, and God bless you guys.